Hello, good morning. It is Thursday again. Happy Thursday. I am Sandy. Welcome back to my weekly 5-minute faith life vlog. Today brings us episode 29. 2 weeks ago, I was all about Mark 9:35. I still am because I'm still talking about it. The idea of taking last in order to be first. That message resonated so deeply with me. 1 week ago, I find myself in this awful funk. It was during that morning's virtual prayer group that we meditated on Galatians 1:10, which was a question. Whose approval are you seeking? Are you seeking man's or are you seeking God's? And I had this aha moment. My funk was completely self-induced and deeply rooted in not seeking other people's approval, but definitely an over concern about my standing approval rating with certain people that I love and care about and who are very important to me. You know, sometimes you can overthink, and what you think they're thinking might not even be what they're thinking. So I had a huge aha moment around Galatians 1:10. Now, this past week, something interesting has happened. My sister and I just last Friday were talking about how the agency's been having a hard time finding an assignment for me around my limited availability. And I said, maybe I should just start coming out there a couple of times a week instead of once a week or once every other week. She liked that idea too. I know she could use some help and support around her own household, certainly Mom. This is what families do, right? You grow together, you're there for one another, and it's not even me just being there for them. They're there for me. But then I get a call from the agency, and the agency has a client. She's in her 90s, she has dementia, and she needs assistance on Wednesdays and Fridays just in the mornings. And I'm like, what? Like, I thought it was supposed to be with my family, but now I feel like God's saying, no, not your family, this other person's family. And I'm like, ugh. Anyway, I just met with her for the first time yesterday, Wednesday. She's a lovely woman, looks fantastic for being in her 90s. And dementia is hard. It's challenging. There's a compromise of the mind, of logic, of memory, of practicality, of even just being rooted in the real world around you. I feel like our morning together, half of it was her telling me to go home, and then the other half of it was her barely tolerating me. And I realize now in retrospect, I'm asking her short, simple questions, trying to get to know her, trying to connect with her, trying to maybe get her approval, right? But she was clearly very irritated about this. So I just took a step back. I didn't want to spend the morning in silence. That's not good either. Her care plan distinctly says engage her. Conversation, activities. But I just tried to find a real happy balance that respected her wanting to be left alone, but that also respected doctor, family's wishes to try to keep her engaged. And I think I struck a good balance. At the end of our afternoon together, I asked her, would it be all right if I come back Friday? And she said, I don't know. I like that. That was a win. She didn't flat out say no. So I'm taking that as a good sign. There was also another really cool moment, kind of like when she was getting really, really irritated with me. And I just said, hey, look, your family loves you so, so much. They asked me to come here. I know you don't like it, but they feel like it's what's best for you. They want you to be safe. They want you to be cared for. And that is why I'm here. And that is why I can't go sit down. That is why I can't just go home. I'm here for you and for your family. And she just kind of went, huh. Which I also took as a good sign because she heard me. That scoff was an acknowledgement. I heard what you had to say. I understood what you had to say. I don't like it, but I heard it. So here I am, sort of feeling like between a rock and a hard place again, but that's okay. God will get me through. Oh, and that's one more thing I want to say. So when I get all excited about a verse like Mark 9:35 or Galatians 1:10, I don't want to make it sound like the verse, those verses that really resonate, like there's some magic cure-all. It really is like a daily medicine, a daily vitamin. How about that? A daily vitamin. You do have to just consciously make the effort to meditate on that verse, remind yourself what it means to you, and make that conscious effort to exercise it in your day every day. Okay, I think I covered everything I wanted to cover. I hope I see you next week. I hope you have a great Thursday. God bless and bye.